I've tested out lots of stationery subscription boxes on this channel in the past, but as an avid reader, lately I've been a bit curious about the concept of book subscription boxes. So I finally decided to try one out. BookBox are an Australian-based monthly book subscription service, offering a curated monthly books and treats selection. I tried out 3 months worth of their boxes to see if they could really offer the literary retreat that their website claims. Hi, I'm Erin. I'm a book lover and a stationery geek, and this kind of video is a little bit different for my channel. Actually, I've never done anything like this, so let me know if you like it and if you want to see more of this kind of thing from me. Run by Sydney-based husband and wife duo Kate and Carl and their little kitty Leo, BookBox launched in 2022 and have since curated over 11,000 boxes for book lovers, working with other Aussie businesses to assemble the lineup of goodies that you receive alongside your book every month. Just as a disclaimer, this video is not sponsored by BookBox. I paid for these myself. I just thought it was interesting and I wanted to share it with you. I subscribed to BookBox from December 2024 to February 2025, and we will unbox and open each of those boxes together. And I have also actually finished reading all 3 of the books that I received, so we can also have a chat about how well I feel they were curated for me, what I thought of the books. But before all that, it's important to know that the sign-up process for BookBox is a little bit more complicated than just popping in your address and slapping in your credit card information, because this subscription is curated to exactly your tastes. Before you place your order, you need to fill out a survey indicating your preferences. Everything from your age range and reading speed to the genres and tropes and emotions you're most drawn to. You can also indicate authors, topics, tropes, and triggers that you prefer to avoid, and include your Amazon wishlist and links to any book tracking services that you use like Goodreads and Storygraph and Fable, so that they can see what you've enjoyed in the past and also which books you've already read, so that when the curating fairies are curating your book package, they're not giving you something you already have. Then we get to the non-book related part of the survey, which is all about the other things that come in the subscription service, so things like snacks and drinks, bath and body products, candles, and some bookish related merchandise. You can indicate which things you're interested in, how interested you are, like how many of the thing you'd like to receive in your box. And as I'm sure you can imagine, the more specific you are when you fill out this survey, the more appropriately curated your box will be, so the more likely you are to enjoy what you get. The number of books you receive in your box is also customizable, from a singular book to 3 books per month. You can subscribe on a month-to-month basis for the single book option for $89.99 Australian, or save some money if you commit to a 3-month or 6-month window. I did the 3-month option for $262.47. And there's also a one-time purchase option of $99.99 Australian in case you don't want to commit to a subscription.
Shipping is free over $70 within Australia, and it looks like they do ship internationally, but it will probably cost you a fair bit because it's a pretty heavy box.
I was curious about costing, so I popped in a US address at checkout and it converted the prices to US dollars for me, so it would be $20 US to ship a book box to the US. So let's travel back in time a little bit, open up the book boxes that I received, and then we'll have a little chat about the 3 books that I received and what I thought of them, if I thought they were curated well for me. This is going to be really fun. I appreciate that the box is very easy to open. It's got a very obvious spot. Sometimes stationery boxes I've tried don't have that. Okay, ooh, that's printed. For a second I thought that was hand lettered. A room without books is like a body without... Hey, that's the font that I use. Wait, this combo. Someone's using the same Canva templates as me. That's hilarious. Okay, what have we got in here? Oh, it's difficult to remove. Oh, so by the time you see this, the December stuff won't be relevant anymore, but it's December, so this is making sense. Oh, that's cute that their business card is a bookmark. Well, I guess it's like a Christmas specific business card bookmark, but that's very nice. And because these are custom curated, I've got a little note here from Kate. This delightful selection beautifully weaves romance and holiday magic, offering a heartwarming tale that resonates with your love for emotive, engaging stories. Yes, that is what I love. Set against a backdrop of festive charm, it balances romance with light-hearted humor, ensuring an enchanting read full of heartfelt moments and authentic connections, perfect for your reading escapades. Thank you, Kate. That's very exciting. It's a little bit about BookBox. Very, very cute. A little monthly giveaway. Oh, that's actually so cute. A little reading log card and book review page. I mean, I am a reading journal girly, so that would be really sweet. And then let's get into the good stuff. Look how beautiful that tissue paper is with the books. I'll have to hang on to that. Wait, I see socks straight away. Let's go for the socks. Oh my God, they're so cute. Is that Rilakuma? Is that its name? Really? I was not that much of a Sanrio girly, but I think I recognize. I'm gonna just look it up. It is, it's Rilakuma. Oh, wow. Okay, that's really lovely. Oh, well, I'll definitely wear the heck out of those. We've got snacks. Oh, they look really good too. One big chocolate chip cookie. Definitely excellent reading companion, that one. We've got, oh yes, some bath salts, Twinkle Wellness. The flowers are so beautiful, little dried flowers. It's a lovely little touch. Lavender, chamomile, ylang ylang, and sweet orange. That sounds delicious. I'm feeling really spoiled here. This is very nice. Oh yes, okay. This curation is really accurate, maybe. Drinking chocolate. I really feel like I've just bought a present for myself, which I think is the point. Oh, is this chocolate? Yes! I already kind of don't remember what I filled out when I did the form for this, but clearly I know myself, so that sounds delicious. What's this? This is a drink? Oh yeah! T2 is a tea shop. That's not obvious. If you're not from Australia, peach and raspberry. Oh, yum! Oh man, I'm gonna have the best time. This looks like it might be a mug. Wait, let me put this down here. I just broke one of my favorite mugs recently, so this is excellent timing. Books, blankets, and tea, my self-care retreat. You are not wrong. That's really cute. Feels so, oh, I really like the handle on it. It's a little bit wider at the bottom than it is at the top, so that makes it really comfortable to grip. Okay, that's really cute. Cozy autumnal kind of colors too. That's lovely. And then I assume the bottom has the book, right? Or like a book, which is gonna be so strange for me. I'm really not usually a physical book girly, but I love that this is protected so that if anything in here had broken, burst, like leaked anything under pressure, the book would have been protected. I really appreciate that. Rip me quick, find your pick. Let's find out. What do we got? Oh, that's resealable. That's interesting. Oh, this looks cute. Make my wish come true. Rachel Lippincott and Alison Derrick, New York Times bestselling authors of She Gets the Girl. Ooh, 12 days of fake dates, 2 holidays, 1 chance to convince everyone they're in love. Hollywood teen actor Arden James's messy reputation and party girl image are interfering with her career, so she and her publicist make up a lie. Her childhood friend, Caroline, is actually her long-term girlfriend, and Arden can prove it when she goes to her small-town home for Christmas, because of course she does. Caroline Beckett hasn't thought about her ex-best friend Arden for years, focusing instead on her dreams of becoming a journalist. When Arden turns up on her doorstep, promising an exclusive article on their 12 snow-covered dates together, Caroline agrees to play along, but when old feelings start to bubble up, what will fall faster? Arden and Caroline or the Christmas Eve snow? This sounds so cute! A sapphic, Netflix-esque Christmas movie meets How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days from the best-selling author duo of She Gets the Girl, Rachel Lippincott and Alison Derrick. I love fake dating. It's one of my favorite tropes, so this is really cute. I am actually opening this after Christmas though, so I don't know, maybe I should just read it anyway. That sounds really cute. Also, the cover art is adorable. Look at the little puppy down here. Oh, this is very exciting. I'm so far completely stoked with round 1. Book, snacks, socks, bath salts, mug, cute envelope. Oh wait, there's something else in there that I missed. Stickers, so many books, a little time, read, and one more. Oh, that's very cute. Okay, so that's my December box and I am really excited. I kind of love, I mean, this would be because of how I filled out the form as well in order to tell them what I like so that they can curate the box to suit me. I really like how much of it is consumable stuff because that isn't clutter, and obviously I tend to not read physical books because of the clutter element. I find that I like to have digital books because these take up space and are heavy when you move. So it's likely that I will read this and then pass it along to somebody else, but it looks really cute. I feel like I know a lot of people who would enjoy this kind of story too. Let's do book box number 2. Okay. Ooh, this one has some fragrance kind of going on. Fantasy book lover. That is me. In lands of dragons, magic bright, where fairies dance by moonsoft light, heroes rise and villains fall, as swords and spells enchant us all. Turn the page, let dreams ignite, for fantasy's realm is yours tonight. I'm ready, let's go. Okay. Ooh, stickers. Dragon sticker. Do I put that away and save it for when Onyx Storm comes out? Is that tan? That could be tan. Cute. Oh, really fragrant, this box. I wonder what's gonna be causing that. Cool book. Very cool. Reminds me of Winifred's book from Hocus Pocus. You know how she calls it? She goes, book, and then it comes to her. That's that one. A book a day keeps reality away. Wow, I can't read that fast, but I agree, reading every day. And a cute little witchy book. Okay, very nice. The bookmark, we must get a bookmark every time, I think. To the dreams that shine as bright as the stars. Well, that's a subtle ACOTAR reference right there, isn't it? Maybe not so subtle. I like it though, it's cute and it's glossy. I like glossy paper. Not in my journal or anything, but I like it in a bookmark. Why I chose your books. Erin, this story dives deep into mythology with a fresh romantic twist and strong female characters. The book intertwines drama, fantasy, and historical elements, drawing you into a world of ancient tales and fierce emotions. With its rich narrative and evocative settings, it's a perfect blend of romance and mythical intrigue that you will adore. It sounds like it. It sounds fantastic. Thanks, Kate. Oh, the book review card. Oh, cute. It comes with a reading tracker. So in the last one, there was a library card. This time there's a reading tracker. I like this. You could almost bind them together and make yourself a little book. And a space to review the book that you get, of course. The little about book box. That's the same as last time. Very good. Same wrapping inside. I'm gonna find out what this scent is. Oh, yum! I've tried this and it's delicious, so I'm very happy to be receiving that. Pink lemonade. I like sugar-free stuff too, so that works out very nicely for me. What is this? Oh, is it a tote bag? Oh, it's a tote bag. I can't quite zoom out enough to show you the whole thing in one go, but it's a tote bag that looks like a bookshop. That's really cute. Feels like jute, printed jute, same on both sides, pretty decently sized. You could fit a book in that. You could definitely fit a book in that. That's really cute. And I love a tote bag. I use them all the time, so love to see it. Oh, we've got another cookie, white chocolate macadamia this time. Sounds delicious. I'm not generally really into nuts. I'm not allergic or anything. I'm just not that into them. But I love macadamias, so that was a solid choice. Delightfully crispy boodles. Chocolate and caramel. I'm not familiar with this brand. I've not seen these around. 50% less sugar. What are they? Seeds and grains like quinoa, buckwheat, soy, and rice crisps with caramelly chocolate. Oh, that sounds good. It's like straddling the line of healthy and not. Oh, the bottom of the packaging says delightfully crispy. All right, cool. I'll give them a go. Sure. Might discover a new favorite. And this must be what's causing the fragrance, I think. Doesn't seem to be anything else hiding in there. So I think it's a bath bomb. Yeah. Oh, cute one. That's pretty. Oh, it doesn't say what fragrance. Be My Heart Bomb, made by 10 Points. Cool. And then we have the main event, of course, the book. Just checking there's nothing else in there. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, let's check it out. My January book. It has a beautiful cover. Oh my goodness. Elektra, Jennifer Saint. Sensational. A vivid reimagining, a truly immersive read. Tell me more. Oh, we're about to find out how much my mythology pronunciation sucks, aren't we? Another beautifully lyrical retelling from Jennifer Saint, the Sunday Times best-selling author of Ariadne. The house of Atreus is cursed, a bloodline tainted by a generational cycle of violence and vengeance. This is the story of 3 women, their fates inextricably tied to this curse and the fickle nature of men and gods. How do I pronounce you? Clytemnestra, the sister of Helen, wife of Agamemnon. Her hopes of averting the curse are dashed when her sister is taken to Troy by the feckless Paris. Her husband raises a great army against them and determines to win whatever the cost. Cassandra, princess of Troy and cursed by Apollo to see the future but never to be believed when she speaks of it, she is powerless in her knowledge that the city will fall. Elektra, the youngest daughter of Clytemnestra and Agamemnon. Elektra is horrified by the bloodletting of her kin, but can she escape the curse? Or is her own destiny also bound by violence? This sounds great, and the cover is freaking beautiful. Like, look at that gold foil. Stunning. Maybe you'll be able to see more of the tote bag from here because the box isn't forcing you to see stuff up high this time. Yeah, there we go. So that's the bag, isn't it cute? Book, mark, stickers, snacks, spoilies, and the little paper bits. Cool. Once again, I do feel like I have just bought myself a present and now I get to revel in it. Not so seasonal a read this time, so hopefully that can make this one a priority pretty soon. Very impressed. Very, very impressed thus far. This is book box number 3 of 3, and I had such a good time with the last 2. My hopes are honestly pretty high, but I mean, the expectations have been set, so I'm not worried about it disappointing me, really. Yes, we're going fantasy again. I'm honestly never sad to see that we're going fantasy. Ooh, I love these. I think I haven't been putting anything in my journal, but now that these are all shot, I'll be able to do some junk journaling with these envelopes because they're so cute. Oh wait, I didn't read the note. Oh, it's the same as last month, I think. In Lands of Dragons, Magic Bright, where fairies dance by moonsoft light. Yeah, that's ringing a bell. All the best books have maps in them. I don't disagree. Hey Mitsu, do you want to come and do you want to have a sniff? Just get a little Mitsu foot in the corner. That's beautiful. Gorgeous book. And shadows, I think. Love. Bookish Witch. Oh, how I want to be you. And I think we had this one last time too, the dragon. Or similar. Dragon? Wait, what am I looking at? Oh yeah, this way. Just wings. Wyvern? The cut on that sticker is not ideal. It's not amazing. It's a little bit wonky this way, but it didn't cut off any of the design, so I won't be super picky about it. Our bookmark this time. I'm busy on a quest to befriend dragons and find hidden treasures. Don't mind if I do. That's cute. Mitsu's a dragon, aren't you? You a dragon? Do you want to bring your cute little whiskers into my... No, you don't? Okay. My note for this month. Why I chose your book. Erin, dive into this enchanting tale where romance and magic intertwine amidst a medieval setting. Cool, cool. Oh, it's a blend of fantasy and mystery, offering a rich tapestry of dramatic twists and heartfelt connections. With its young adult vibe and layered storytelling, it's perfect for someone who appreciates a touch of romance with their adventure. Definitely me. And I do love a YA. We've got our book review card, and this time we have, the reading tracker again. I guess this is just intended to be like, I mean, they have the key at the bottom. I didn't read, I read, I finished a book for the month. So that's going to get you through a whole month if you did want to continue it from the previous. A little note about him. Ooh, that's been upgraded. This was just paper last time and now it's cardstock. All right, let's get into the nitty gritty. Ooh, we got a big beverage this time in a bottle. By the looks. Iced tea, white peach iced tea. Yum, that sounds amazing. I'm very happy already, that didn't take much. 7 Spice Chai. Cool, so this is the same brand as the hot chocolate from the first box. They must have particular brands that they work with. I like that. Like established relationships and stuff. That sounds delicious. Yum, okay. I love chai. Choc fudge brownie. Oh, yes, please. Well, you can't really go wrong with that, can you? Handcrafted in Mudgee, New South Wales. Rocky Road! Really? The box is a little smushy, but I don't think it's enough to affect the integrity. Oh, yes! This looks amazing. I really enjoy Rocky Road, so that's exciting. Also, how beautiful is that packaging? That's really cute. Honestly, the junk journaling potential of this box. Oh, we got another bath bomb. Remember the last one was really fragrant. Oh yeah, this one is too. Oh, this one has a more distinct, it's got its fragrance written on it. Okay, that's good. Japanese honeysuckle, goat's milk and shea bath bomb. That sounds very hydrating, moisturizing. I still couldn't really tell you what it smells like, but it smells very sweet. I absolutely love baths and I love bath bombs. We've got another mug and that makes me happy because you can never have too many. Book dragons unite. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, the printing on that one's a little funky, actually. You can see like, I don't know, maybe the camera's not picking it up as much as my eyeballs are, but hopefully you can see it. There's kind of a stripe through the dragon. I don't know if that's an issue with the artwork. The BookBox logo is a little fuzzy too. They maybe could have done a slightly higher resolution there. It does look like they're maybe DIYing these designs and having these printed. I'm purely just basing that on the fact that these sparkles are exactly the same every time, like they've been kind of stamped there. I feel like graphic design is my passion. They could have benefited from like flipping the design to face other directions and making them different sizes, because then it's not as obvious that it's the same little star used repeatedly, but I still think it's a cute mug. I really like this font. You can't go wrong with dragons and books, so I will happily drink my tea out of this. And then we've got our book. I've got some spoilers coming through here. Not enough to really tell what it is, but it feels heftier. It feels like it's a bit thicker than our previous. Oh, and we've changed up the bag style too. It's resealable with like a Ziploc this time. Interesting. A beautiful, beautiful cover. Bridget Kemmerer, Forging Silver into Stars, a world that you will never want to leave, says Stephanie Garber. Well, she wrote Caraval, and that book was pretty interesting. That bodes well. What are these guys? I don't know, but I have some stickers that I feel like would go well with that for my reading journal, so that's exciting. An ancient magic. Magic has been banished in the kingdom of Still shallow for as long as Jax can remember. Now times are changing and magic has returned in the form of a mage smith king on the throne. But magic won't save Jax or his best friend Callan when the tax collector comes calling. Well, that's a little too real. A newfound love. Jax and Callan are desperate enough to take a stranger's silver and to aid an anti-magical plot against the king. Until Jax develops feelings for the king's courier, handsome Lord Tycho, a man determined to discover who's conspiring against the throne. A dark fate. Suddenly Jax and Callan are embroiled in a world of shifting alliances, dangerous flirtations, and age-old magic, where even the deepest loyalties will be tested. A stunning new epic fantasy from the New York Times best-selling author of the Cursebreaker trilogy. I have heard of the Cursebreaker trilogy. I haven't read them. I actually hadn't heard of any of the books that I've been sent, which I love. I think that's really cool as like a discovery tool. All right, so we've got tea, stickers, Rocky Road, bath bomb, chai, brownie, book dragon mug, Mitsu's little feetsies, bookmark, and cards and things over here. All in all, a successful haul, I think. I believe that they've done a pretty excellent job of curating these boxes to my taste. And given that that is the whole point of this subscription, I'm impressed. Truly, even before reading the books that were included, I just had so much fun opening the packages. It was a really good time. But we will talk about the books. So starting with the December book, which was Make My Wish Come True by Rachel Lippincott and Alison Derrick. We already had a look at the blurb when we opened the box, so you already know that it's a Christmas-themed YA sapphic romance. It compares itself in the blurb on the back to a sapphic Netflix-esque Christmas movie meets How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, and I guess that's just because there's fake dating in this one. Hey Mitsu. He really knows where to put himself, doesn't he? I guess we're just gonna talk over Mitsu's back. I actually did this one on audiobook. Funnily enough, I discovered after 29 pages that I am really not a paperback kind of gal. I do most of my reading at night once my partner's kind of turned off the light to go to sleep, and I don't like to disturb him. And I also really enjoy how light the Kindle feels in my hands. Yes, I am a princess, apparently. I learned this about myself. So I got this one on audiobook, which made it, I think, a little bit more fun for me. Our two main characters are Caroline and Arden. Caroline is a small town girl just like living her life. Arden is her former best friend who took off to Hollywood to chase her acting career, made it really big but kind of abandoned her friends back home without a word as to why. And she suddenly shows up one day back in town saying that she needs to fake date her ex-girlfriend to prove that she is small town enough for a role, and things don't go over the way that she expects them to. I did enjoy this book. I think it's cute. I do typically love a YA rom-com. This one just kind of fell a little bit flat for me. I have read some other particularly sapphic YA rom-coms that I enjoyed a little bit more, like I Kissed Jara Wheeler was fantastic. It just didn't quite hit the mark. I gave this one 3.25 stars. It definitely wasn't a struggle to get through or anything like that, like it wasn't a hard time for me, but I probably wouldn't have picked it up for myself. Not that that's a bad thing. Sometimes books surprise you. This one, it didn't surprise me. That was December. Our January book was Elektra by Jennifer Saint. I've talked about these books a little bit in my reading journal video from March already on the channel, so you can see that linked if you want to. I had a really complicated relationship with this book because I thought it was interesting. I actually read the first half pretty quickly. I don't have a great deal of experience with Greek mythology. The names were a bit of a hurdle for me for a bit, like Agamemnon took me a long time to get my head around for some reason. This book is from the perspective of three different women kind of experiencing the same little portion of the Trojan War, you know, the bit we all know. And while it was interesting to have the three perspectives and the personalities of the three different women, I didn't love the writing. I felt like it was pretty dry. And just the general topics of Greek mythology, like there is some brutal stuff that is done in this book and that is alluded to in this book that I just really can't get on board with. And I mentioned in my reading journal video that I was like, after reading this, I don't know if Greek mythology is for me. And so many people were like, Erin, don't let that book be what informs you of Greek mythology. Like, go read the Song of Achilles first. So I guess I'll try that. I gave this one 3.25 stars as well. For me, 3 stars is like good but not great. It's not a book that I would pick up again. I wouldn't reread it. I don't know that I would necessarily tell my friends that they should read it either. Not that it's like I wouldn't warn them away, but it was just kind of didn't sit super in the Erin realm. And that's on me for the way that I filled out the survey, because I told them, yes, I'm open to mythology, which is good. It's expanding my horizons. But also, if you're wanting this to just be books that you know you're gonna love, maybe don't do that. The cover art on this one is so beautiful though, so there is that. And then we have this beauty. This is Forging Silver into Stars by Bridget Kemmerer, and honestly, this book made the entire experiment worth it for me. Even if I had hated the other two books and I didn't like a single one of the snacks, I think the price of finding one of your new favorite books of all time is worth it, wouldn't you think? Like, maybe rationally, maybe not, because that is quite a bit of money to spend on a single book that's like not a special edition or anything, but I loved this book. This book consumed me. If you look at my stats, it says that I took like a week and a half to read it, but actually I like dipped my toes in the first few chapters, and then once I got into it, I shirked all of my responsibilities and I spent an entire Monday reading this, basically all day and all night. I don't do that very often, so that is very high praise coming from me. I had to change my camera battery and my cat left. Sorry, no more Mitsu. It's a fantasy book. It has magic. The magic's really interesting. The three main characters whose points of view the story are told from are really interesting. What I think I enjoyed the most about it is that there's a lot of politics in this book, which is not usually my thing, but the way it's approached is very nuanced. There isn't really like a clear bad guy who we're all like, that's the bad guy and we are trying to fight the evil, you know? It's much more nuanced in that it's just people trying to make the best decisions that they can with the information that's available to them, which is much more relatable maybe. The state of the world, I don't know. But truly, this is not a time with technology, right? This is your typical kind of medieval-based fantasy. We've got two kingdoms that have been at war for a long time. They've recently been united through marriage, but people have these notions that the queen is being abused or manipulated in some way and that the king is horrible, when maybe it's not necessarily the case. But they don't know any better. They've never met them, so they're just trying to like get by, pay off their debts, stay afloat, and live their lives in the most authentic way, I guess, that they can with the information that's available to them. There's also romance. I love romance. I think we know this about me. Lucky for me, this is the first in a series. The second book is already out. Something that I did notice though while reading this one is that there was a lot of stuff alluding to things that had clearly happened in books before this. And I was like, have they sent me like the second or third book in a series? And when I looked into it, this is actually a standalone series. This is the first book in a new series, but it does follow some characters kind of picking up from after the Cursebreaker series, which I have not read. And now I'm torn because I don't know if I want to go back to the beginning and start the Cursebreaker series and get that context first, or if I want to just continue with this one. And when I looked into it, the author of this book, Bridget Kemmerer, has written on her website, I think it was on her website, that this is, she said, consider it like the Avengers movies, where like you can jump in and know what's going on. You don't need to have read the Cursebreaker books. It's not intended necessarily to be read that way, that you can read it on its own and be just fine. But I'm also really curious, and it seems very interesting because it seems like there is in the Cursebreaker series maybe a link between our real world and this fantasy world, and that's intriguing to me. I'm just so grateful to have been introduced to this author who feels like she's going to be a new favorite for me. This book was an easy 5 stars. I loved every second, and I have no regrets about any part of this BookBox experience because ultimately it brought me to this piece of magic. So that's the boxes and that's the books. Would I recommend this experience? Wholeheartedly. I had so much fun opening the boxes. I tried all of the snacks. I've eaten everything that came with these, and I've used one of the bath bombs, not the other one yet. And I liked everything that I ate. I didn't find there to be anything that was not to my taste. I'm pretty easy to please when it comes to snacks, honestly. I feel like the book curation was pretty good. I liked that it introduced me to some new things that I maybe wouldn't have picked up on my own. At the same time, I could have definitely been more specific on the survey when I first filled it out. So BookBox is getting 2 thumbs up and a solid, let's say 4 stars from me. As I mentioned, this is kind of a new content area for me. I haven't really done much around book services and book products before, so if it's something you're interested in, please let me know down below that you enjoyed the video and want to see more of this kind of thing. Also, if there are any specific book subscriptions that you think I should check out, make sure that you let me know about those too. If you enjoyed this video and you're keen to keep talking about books, here is a link to a playlist of all of my reading journal videos from so far this year, and underneath that is a link to a video that YouTube thinks you'll enjoy.